All right, people, this is the watch list video for Wednesday, January 12th. Starting off showing you the Daily SPY. As always, the bounce from yesterday, the big reversal and strong close, the bounce continued today. I still didn't trade much today. DWAC, again, DWAC was my best call and trade. And let me get after hours off here. You can see I was doing a little after hours trading. It looked like this and started to curl up. And I basically typed out something like a high of day break has catalysts above. And the high of day with 58.88. I think by the time I typed it, it was probably right at 58.88. I typed out something and you could still get it through 59. It's only 12 cents above the high of day break anyway. But when I say catalysts above, I had this high and then this recent high, which it took out both of those. And then actually on the daily, it had one more catalyst up here, 66.31, which it almost hit. Got to 66.19. So for me, the daily still is interesting, right? Because you had today's high 66.19 and 66.31 back here. Over that's kind of breakout territory. But a really nice move. Say you got it at 59 today. It went up over $7 from there. So that's 2 days in a row, my biggest gainer. I didn't do much else, but I'm encouraged because I'm seeing some of the low price stocks. And I'm seeing, well, I shouldn't just say low price, but I'm seeing some stocks make a little bit better moves. DWAC is one example. And that, by the way, is on watch for tomorrow. I'll show you a couple others. VORB, there's the intraday. It was pretty strong all day. It's a weird daily, right? But I want to watch that one tomorrow. PIK had big volume. In after hours, I mentioned this through 7, and a couple people caught it. Right now, it's trading at 8.13 in after hours. So it's a very low floater that's going to catch some attention because it had big volume today. Certainly one to watch tomorrow and I would say the next several days. SAVA, nothing really interesting here. It's kind of chopping sideways, but if I go to 15-minute candles, hopefully you can see what I'm looking at. And I mean, it had a big spike back here, a really big volume spike here. Looked like it was rolling over. And then I'll switch to 5-minute candles and kind of show you another big volume spike today. So this is one of those, I don't have a price that I love it at, but it's getting these weird spikes and it's got decent support now. So I do want to have it on a chart. We'll see if we can catch a trade in it. BARK, don't know anything about this one, but biggest volume ever and a pretty strong close. SBEV, nice gap up today and a pretty strong close, all things considered. Most of the day, there's the early run, and then it went down, took out the low of the day. Usually when a stock does that and looks like this after a gap up, usually it's done. And next thing you know, it got kind of close to the high of day. So you end up with a daily green candle, strong volume, strong close. Looks kind of ripe for a follow-through day tomorrow. We'll see if we get a setup. CFVI kind of runs with DWAC for the most part, but didn't really today. But you do have a high here of 12.56, and then that was about a week ago, and then today's high 12.52. So maybe we get back through 12.50. We know we've got 52 and 56 as potential catalysts above, and that space is kind of heating up thanks to DWAC. So I'm going to put CFVI on a chart. And then lastly, and a very long list today, NTRB had the big pop here, massive volume. Look, it was rolling over and starting to curl back up again today. And you know what? Maybe I'll add one to the list here. BBBY is Bed Bath & Beyond. Right now it's trading at 13.83 in after hours, which isn't great. Trading, I don't know. I won't put it on the list. Let's say if it's gapping in the morning, maybe it'll end up on our gap playlist. But again, I'm not in love with anything on this list, but it's nice to see some things starting to move. Like PIK is giving me hope in after hours, making a nice run. And again, DWAC had some nice follow through. So I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm feeling a little better about the upcoming weeks. Seeing some things finally, get some footing, if you will. All right. Anyway, I'm done babbling. I'll see you all in the chat room in the morning.